I don't think I have ever read about a scarier human being. I don't even think you can refer to this person as a human being. He's the most terrifying creature to ever walk the earth. Jamie Osuna, the man with 1,000 faces. Jamie was born and raised in Bakersfield, California. He had one of the absolute worst childhoods. Jamie's mom was only 19 years old when she had him. Her name is Michelle. I don't really like that one bit. Dad's name is unknown, but he was 21 at the time when Jamie was born. Michelle and the I hate saying my name. Michelle and the dad's relationship was so toxic. The dad was so terrible to Michelle. She was constantly abused both mentally and physically. They do eventually end up getting a divorce. Michelle meets another man named Jeff. She ends up marrying him, moves in with him, bringing along Jamie and his half-brother. From the beginning, Jeff is cold to the kids. He has no interest in being a father figure to anyone. He ends up being horrible and abusive, and when I say horrible, do not take that lightly. When Jamie was a baby, Jeff pushes Jamie out of a moving vehicle in his car seat because he lost his temper. Later on, as Jamie starts to grow up, we discover that he actually did suffer brain damage from getting pushed out of a car. Even though it wasn't visible and you couldn't see it, he did have brain damage. The older brother moves out. Jamie stays living with Michelle and Jeff, and eventually Michelle and Jeff have their own children. Get this, Jeff was a good father to his own children, but he hated Jamie. He was normal to his children, but he would starve Jamie. He would lock him out of the house. He would hit him. Jeff would be absolutely cruel to Jamie just because he didn't like him, and Michelle never stood up for Jamie. At one point, Jeff actually does get charged for some of the things that he does to Jamie, but he's only held by authorities for a few days and then he goes right back home. When Jamie is 12, he has only ever dealt with hate and betrayal his entire life. Ever since before he was born, that is all he has ever been surrounded with. He doesn't know any different, but he ends up moving in with his grandparents. When Jamie's 15 years old, he goes to juvie for stabbing a guy. During his time in juvie, Jeff dies from a heart attack and Jamie is released from juvie at 19 years old. In December 2008, Jamie goes to a house party, and that is where he meets his future wife. I couldn't find her name. I don't think she wants her name out there, so we're just gonna call her Sarah. Sarah is a 37-year-old single mom. She's throwing a house party for her 16-year-old son. Jamie attended. That's where they met. At the party, Jamie, it's not funny. He's just like, why does he do this? At the party, Jamie stabs a man and the police is called. He gets sent back to jail, even though he just got out of jail. He can't stay out. While he's in jail, all he's thinking about is Sarah and how much he liked her. They start writing letters to each other for almost a full year. When Jamie is released in November 2009, Sarah goes to pick him up from jail and she's shocked to see how many tattoos, facial tattoos, he got. She picks him up, they go to a motel, do the deed, and Sarah ends up getting pregnant. Apparently, when they found out that they were gonna have a baby, Jamie was excited to be a father. He was ready to step up and take care of the baby. In February of 2010,